Hello Indycar and F1 fans, welcome to Formula Pun Racer, the channel where car racing and comedy collide. Today is August 30th, 2025, and I can tell you one thing, I hope you all have been having a great summer so far. For me, well, it's just been hectic, hence why I basically took this unannounced sabbatical from making videos, so I'm sorry if you guys were wondering, why haven't I been making videos? Well, I'm finally bringing you one up to speed, and yes, I've been following the racing all season long, so don't worry, I am well aware of what's going on. For instance, it's been announced recently that next year, 2026, Formula One will have a new team to go with the other 10, and it is, Cadillac. Yeah, I know, bizarre, isn't it? It's just too bad it wasn't Pontiac, and it probably would if GM hadn't killed it off. Because I think Pontiac would have been a million times cooler and more sporty looking. And to be honest though, while some people might find this exciting, I'm no fan of Cadillacs. In fact, I may have said it before, but I'll say it again. To me, Cadillacs in any form of racing is as cringeworthy as hearing William Hung singing Celine Dion's To Love You More. Alright, maybe my opinion on Cadillac's a little harsh there, but that's just my personal opinion. But who knows? Maybe Cadillac might change my tune depending on how well they do, and if they have a good paint job and good aerodynamic design that speaks to me in some way. We'll see. Its driver lineup next year will consist of Valtteri Bottas of Finland and Sergio Perez of Mexico. In IndyCar news, the championship has already been decided, but I will, with one race left to go in the season, which is less than 12 hours from now, I think I'll keep that a surprise for you from now if you don't want me to spoil it just yet, even if the championship is over, but there's still one event of action still yet to come in IndyCars. And with it 12 hours away at the Nashville Speedway, which you can catch on Fox, McLaren Chevy driver Patricio O'Ward of Mexico is on pole for this race, in fact. And on top of that, well, McLaren is also locked out the front row at the Dutch Grand Prix, where you can catch this on the same day, August 31st, Nashville, the IndyCar season finale, and the Dutch Grand Prix, the same day in Zandvoort. Unfortunately for local boy Max Verstappen, he's lucky just to be in the top 5. Aston Martin, they're starting 10th and last, with Lance at the back, eh?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
In other IndyCar news, I may have mentioned that Tim Cindric, Team Penske president, was suspended from that attenuator fiasco at the Indianapolis 500, along with 2 other team members. But later on, before the race started at the Indy 500, they actually ended up worse than just suspended. All 3 were sacked by Penske. Oh. I know, amazing, isn't it? That 3 Penske employees had been sacked because of this fiasco thing. Woo-hoo-hoo! And it's bizarre also to think that up until the Grand Prix of Portland a few weeks ago, Team Penske hadn't won a race all season. And at Portland, they finally broke their duck, with Will Power of Australia winning his first race of the season, as well as the team's first of the season, which might make Will Power look good, because unfortunately his contract with Team Penske is expiring at the end of the season, and will it be renewed? That's yet to be decided, especially because there were rumors that AJ Foyt driver David Malukas might jump from Foyt to Team Penske in 2026 to replace Will Power. And if that's the case, where will Will Power go? That also is yet to be decided. So once again, with tomorrow marking the Dutch Grand Prix, where McLaren holds sway from almost all the races this season thus far, with Red Bull and Mercedes winning 2 and 1 respectively this season thus far, can Ferrari and Aston Martin make a bit of a comeback and probably break the McLaren stranglehold on their dominance in the dunes of Zandvoort? It's hard to tell, because with the Ferrari starting 5th and 6th, and Aston Martin starting 10th and last, Lance Stroll won last, I could say that they got their work cut out if they are to stop McLaren. And the fact that McLaren also is on pole in Nashville with Patricio O'Ward on pole, It's quite gonna be an orange day. So aren't you ready for some racing excitement? Tune into these races. And thanks for watching, everyone. If you like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe to Formula Pun Racer, where you don't have to be a racing fan to get a good laugh. And I'll see you in the next video. I'm Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders.